7:12 a.m. and we're heading, oh my god, it's so loud here. We're heading to the train station to make our way to the town called Magome, which is the start of the piece of the Nakasendo trail that we're going to be hiking today. We're kind of late. The train we're trying to catch leaves at 7:35, and it's going to be like a 12-minute walk from here, so we gotta run. I was actually really worried that we weren't gonna make it, but we did. Here's me staring out the window because it is super early and neither of us ate. We actually did bring some snacks for the trip, but since you're not supposed to eat on public transportation in Japan, we just starved the whole way there. We started out in Nagoya, and it's about a 2-hour ride from Nagoya station to the bus stop in the mountains, actually, where we're headed to get to Magome town. It is actually quite remote. It's a little bit hard to get to. It takes a while. So once we get to the actual station near Magome, we have to take another bus, and this bus leaves every half an hour or hour, so if you're planning to come here, definitely plan ahead. And yeah, we took the bus, which was another half an hour or so, and then we arrived at Magome town. Right off the bat, you can see this is really far into the mountains of Japan. Very remote, lots of farmland, and very peaceful and quiet. This is the start of the walk into the Nakasendo trail. You can see a bunch of little shops on either side, a lot of souvenir shops, a couple of restaurants and snack shops, and a lot of them actually weren't open yet because we got there quite early. So just north of Magome town is this beautiful viewpoint. The video really doesn't do it justice. It's so beautiful. So that's Magome town there. That's where we started, and we already hiked all the way up here to this viewpoint. And this is just the beginning of the trail. So we're headed to Tsumango Juku. Alright, so we just headed out of Magome. We had lunch there. We had some delicious soba and picked up some drinks. And now we're about to start the Nakasendo trail all the way from Magome to Tsumango, which is way over there. It's a 3-hour hike, but I was told it would be mostly downhill from this side, which is why I chose to start here. So yeah, there's a little lookout point here. I don't know if you can see it too clearly, but it's very beautiful. I thought we missed the cherry blossom season here, but actually there's some stragglers still blooming in the back. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but it's very beautiful here. And I also forgot to put on sunscreen or bring a hat, so I will update you if I get a sunburn. So we're about an hour into the hike. Jason, are we an hour in?
I think, yeah.
For an hour?
About, yeah.
So we're about an hour into the hike and we've actually only come about a quarter, maybe a third of the way. There was some steep uphills and steep downhills and it's quite sunny today. So I'm really hoping I don't have a sunburn, but we've arrived in this little village with some beautiful cherry blossoms behind me. I picked up some water. And yeah, we're gonna keep going and hopefully make it to the other end before the bus leaves us. We're only 2 kilometers from the end, I think. I think we're 2.5, but we're more than halfway. And I'm alive, surprisingly. On the way we saw a bunch of really beautiful waterfalls. They were really tall, and it just was really beautiful. We saw some cherry blossoms and there was like a little rest stop with a little tea house, and they were just giving out free tea to everyone who was passing by. So it was really nice, and we donated a little bit because there was a little donation box. We also passed by a couple of shrines. They're very small shrines and they had like that little torii archway, and they had that torii archway, but there was like a string and I wasn't really sure if we're allowed to go, so we just did not go in. But yeah, a very beautiful hike indeed, and we're almost at the end. I think we're almost there. I think that might be where we're heading, right over there. Wow, that's beautiful. So we're almost at the end now. I think we're just about a kilometer away from Tsumango, which is the end destination where we will be taking a bus back to Nagoya. And we just came by this beautiful waterfall river. The water is very clean and beautiful. It's so cool. So I think we finally arrived in Tsumango. This is the endpoint destination for us today, and we'll be taking a bus from here back to Nagoya. So I think we're gonna see if we can find some snacks and souvenirs, and then we're gonna head back. Since it was really hot today, we got an apple ice cream. You can see that there's individual chunks of apple in there and it was really delicious. We also got this grilled rice mochi. You could taste the individual rice grains and it was so good. It's about 3:30 p.m. We finished our lunch in Tsumango. We had some soba noodles and we had some grilled mochi, which was delicious. And now we're waiting for the bus to go home. So there was actually a bus at 3:26, but there was like a really big horde of tourists and we could have been on the bus, so we were just waiting for the next one now. And we'll probably be back in Nagoya by about 6 for dinner. And we're sitting in front of a washroom, which is very convenient. Hike was amazing and had a lot of fun, but I'm tired and hungry. How was your experience hiking the Nakasendo trail?
It was like 10 kilometers and it was 10 kilometers of nice.
Nice. I'm so excited for dinner. There are a couple dishes that Nagoya is known for, and one of them is miso katsu curry. I'm really excited to try it. Another one is their special tabasaki wings, I believe that's what they're called, as well as their cochin chicken, which is a special breed of chicken. And they're also known for their curry miso udon, I think. So yeah, we're gonna decide which of those we're gonna try tonight. I think they're really known in general overall for their miso, so definitely something miso tonight. For dinner, we decided to go to Miso Katsu Yabuton. They're really well known in Nagoya for their miso pork cutlets, and you can see here the selection of the different types of dishes that they serve here at this restaurant. All of the pork cutlet dishes here come with a side of rice and a side of salad that is refillable. So here is a look at the menu of this restaurant. The prices here are on the pricier side, I feel like, but the portion sizes are quite large. So we're now at the famous Miso Katsu restaurant in Nagoya. I took off my contacts and I took off my makeup because I had a long day, but super hungry and I'm super excited to try these. This is the miso cutlet that we got. It's the original miso cutlet with the rice and the salad. I did feel like the sauce was a little bit too strong for me, and because there was so much sauce, the pork cutlet ended up not being very crispy. It was still a very delicious dinner though, and it was a great way to end the night. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow!